Hi friends, welcome to Rasoi Eliza's Kitchen Real Home Real Cooking. Today I am going to show you how to make authentic rum cake. First I will be showing you how you have to soak the dry fruits in rum. Okay, so you can use all the dry fruits what you have in your hand. Okay, there is no such rule that you cannot use this or that. Whatever you have you can use it. So what I am using is, here I have taken cranberries, I have taken apricot, I have cut in small pieces. Here I have taken candied ginger root. These are some cherries. Then I have taken some prunes, pitted prunes. Here I have taken orange peel candied. Then these are raisins. Okay, these all a fruit exactly a measurement if I'll tell you, then it will not be right, because if you are making in more quantity or in less quantity, then it will be a confusion for you. So better just keep in mind that this cake is a very dense cake, so according to that you have to add more of dry fruits to this cake. Okay, because all the rum, all the juices will be there in this fruits only. Okay, so only keep this in mind, and you can increase or decrease the amount of dry fruits. Now I'll show you how you have to exactly soak these fruits. So guys, here I have taken a glass jar. One more thing, whenever you are soaking fruits in rum, you have to use glass jar. Okay, now I will be adding all these fruits to this jar. First I am adding apricots, then I will be adding raisins, then cranberries, now cherries, and then some candied orange peel, some prunes, and then some candied ginger root. Okay, everything I have added. Can you see? Everything I have added to this. Now I will be adding rum to this. You can use rum, you can use even brandy. And you have to keep one thing in mind, that food should be soaked nicely. See, like this. Okay, and this soaked fruit at least you should keep for a month, at least for a month. But if you don't have time, you forgot, then at least for a week you have to soak it, but not less than a week. Then it will not give you that authentic rum cake taste. Okay friends, as I have shown you, this one is what I have prepared just now. I have shown you how I have prepared, and this is what I have prepared a month back. If you can see guys, just see, the fruits are nicely soaked and they are plumbed. Okay, after a month. Okay friends, for cake, first I have taken a big bowl. Okay, the mixing bowl I have taken. To this I will be adding first 1 cup of raw brown sugar. So I'm adding 1 cup of raw brown sugar. To this I will be adding 1 cup of oil, refined oil, any vegetable oil you can use, but it should not have any flavor. Adding 1 cup of oil. Now we need to mix it nicely. Okay friends, I have mixed oil and sugar. Now to this I will be adding 4 whole eggs. This is 1 egg. So guys, I have added 4 eggs. Now we have to mix it. So after beating 4 eggs, the color is something these pale color. Okay, it should be like this only. Okay, and frothy. Okay, now what we have to do, now we have to add all the dry ingredients. So first we will be adding 2.5 cup of all-purpose flour. This is 1 cup. This is 2nd cup. And then we need to add half cup more, but I will be adding afterwards. Okay. To this first I will be adding 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, and then 1 teaspoon of nutmeg powder mixed with clove and ginger powder. That also I have added 1 teaspoon. Then I will be adding 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now we will sieve it so that all the dry ingredients mix well. I told you that I will be adding the half cup leftover all-purpose flour afterwards, so I have added that, and that also I will be sieving with this only. We came back again to our wet ingredients. To this first I will be adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. So I have added the vanilla essence. To this friends, I will be adding 1 full orange zest and lemon zest. Okay, both the orange and lemon zest I have added. Okay, now we will be adding 1 full orange, fresh orange juice, only 1. Okay, now we will mix it. And to this now I will be adding slowly all the dry ingredients. Don't mix it vigorously, just slowly mix it. So guys, we have prepared the lump-free batter. Now to this I will be adding a soaked dry fruits. Here is a soaked dry fruits. This I will be adding. So I've added the fruit soaked in rum. Now I'll mix it nicely. After this only I will be adding the dry nuts. Now to this friends, I will be adding nuts. Any nuts you can use. Here I am using pecans, walnuts, almonds and cashew. So this is the batter is ready. Okay friends, I have greased the pan. Now to this I will be adding the cake batter. I have lined with butter paper also after greasing the pan. Now I'll just pour the batter to this, and this is a spring pan, okay, so it's easy to remove the cake from this. Now I will bake this cake. So I will first preheat my oven at 160 degree. Convection mode 160 degrees centigrade, and now I'll switch on. So friends, I will be keeping for 1 hour 10 minutes. Okay friends, so cake is ready. I'll show you. I'll just poke this skewer and I'll show you it's cooked or not. See, it's clean. It's clean, okay. With that much of batter, I have prepared these 2 rum cakes. So it's almost ready. Now the final touch I will be giving to this. Poking the cake like this with the skewer, or you can use a fork, knife, anything. Okay, like this. And now I will be pouring rum on top of the cake. Sorry, I have taken rum. Now I will be pouring this. Here I have taken half cup of rum. We will keep this at least for 1 to 2 hours, and then after the cake are nicely cooled down, then we will be wrapping it. And then first we will wrap in butter paper and then in foil, and then we can put this in airtight containers. And these cake last more than a month because alcohol actually works as a preservative. So friends, do try this recipe, share this recipe with your friends and your loved ones. Subscribe my channel, hit the notification bell, like and share. I will come with new and another exciting recipe. Till then, bye and take care.